All righty, welcome back. I'm just reveling here. I'm going back and rereading my notes on my liberal baseball team, and
well done.
I got to tell you, it was a lot of fun doing it, and there's a couple of gals in here that can throw a punch.
They really can, can't they?
Yeah, they're pretty good, and. But baseball is over with. The Cardinals won. Congratulations to them, and we're off onto the political. NBA is done. They're done for probably the rest of the year. So what we're stuck with the sport and the entertainment.
Political boxing.
Yeah, the point, the actual point of all sports now is going to be transferred over onto the political scene, and there's been a couple of. This is the season of calumnious attacks. Of hatred, as I say, the great grinding wheel of liberalism coming out and chewing up anybody that stands in their place. Right now, it's Herman Cain. You've got guys like James Carville coming out. He's even jumping in on the pile.
I'm coming out because they told me so. They told me so. That's why I'm coming out. They told me so.
Yeah, and so here's what Carville has said about Mr. Cain. Number 8, Tommy.
Herman Cain is not going to be the Republican nomination for president. I mean, what he is a national distraction, and maybe not a bad one in the middle of this horrific recession. But let's be real.
They told me so.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, this is what they do. This is all part of it. You lay down, you release something that's specious and vulgar, and then you make him defend it. And when he doesn't defend it, you jump on him and you bring more people into it. Carville is now jumping on Cain. He's not only just jumping on Cain, he's jumping on Perry, number 9.
Rick Perry's completely blown himself up. There's zero chance that Herman Cain's going to be the nominee.
Yeah, well, there you go. And plus, there's also talk that Perry was drunk.
Oh, yeah. What about this time?
Yeah.
I mean, he was just talking about something. Somebody thinks that he sounded drunk. Do we have that sound, by the way, of him? Of him
what
possibly to Perry? I mean, do we have that sound bite where they thought he sounded like he was drunk?
Well, yeah. Play number 10 and 11 right together, Tom.
The ones that want to stay in the old system, pay the lawyers, pay the accountants, all that money that's gone, or that 20% flat tax, put it on there, take your deductions off, send it in. Even Tim Geithner can get his taxes in on time with this, I'm telling you.
Now, I saw that soundbite when he said, or that, and he was holding something up. When you hear the soundbite, it's a lot different than when you see him say, or that, and he was
holding up a tequila bottle?
That's what else I think it was.
Was he? I mean, you would know what that was, wouldn't you, Mike?
It could have been, yeah, I've seen it.
You've seen a tequila bottle up close? Yeah, that's fine.
That's what I saw,
yeah. Give me number 11, Tom.
Gold is good. If
Tequila,
you've got any in the backyard,
1800 Cuervo Gold.
If they print any more money over there in Washington, the gold's going to be good.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm completely convinced. I'm completely convinced he was drunk.
Something must be going.
No, I'm completely convinced now. He is drunk. I love every moment of it, actually.
Okay, good.
Okay, so what's Carville say about everything? Number 12.
Rick Perry's completely blown himself up. There's zero chance that Herman Cain's going to be the nominee.
Yeah, well, you just killed Herman Cain. No, you just killed Herman Cain on sexual harassment charges.
And now he's got Perry out.
And now you've dumped on Perry because he's drunk. So what about Romney?
Man is a serial windsock.
That's what he thinks. Romney's a serial windsock.
A serial windsock. Oh man! So look, here's what we have. We've got the black guy, shaking down chicks.
Yes.
And we've got Perry, a drunk.
And Carville's got that genius mind. He knows how to get things done and how to reelect people, doesn't he?
He really is.
They told me so. That's how I know. They told me so.
He really is a genius. He's right out of Foghorn Leghorn.
Does he have a plan for us?
No, he has no idea what he's talking about. But so he's now buried Romney, Perry, and Cain.
Yeah.
So what the heck is left? So the only thing he's talking about now he got those guys out of the way.
Yeah, now
he's now talking. Now he's talking about what is necessary for Obama to get reelected.
He's got a
Two
plan.
things going to have to happen if President win re-election. Well, I mean, 3, and 1 is Republicans have to continue this. 2. And it may be that, as we see in that, he can point to some sort of economic improvement. And 3, that he's charting a different direction. I guess to some extent he's starting that. I think he's got to be clear that there's going to be sort of new people in place in the second term if he's reelected. I do.
Well,
Can we hear that again?
Yeah, no, play it again.
I don't think. Let him speak English and slow him down.
Well,
Can
he's
you?
drunk.
Well, let's hear that again.
Two things going to have to happen if President win re-election. Well, I mean, three, and one is Republicans have to
That's like
continue
Jesse
this.
Jackson.
Two,
What?
and it may be that if we're seeing that, he can point to some sort of economic improvement. And three,
Yes,
that he's
there is
trying
none.
a different direction. I
Well,
guess
there is none.
to some extent he's starting that. I think he's got to be clear that there's going to be sort of new people in place in the second term if he's reelected. I do.
Oh, jeez. Unbelievable.
See?
You know, he says all of this. He says, what does he need to do to get reelected? And he didn't say,
Somebody didn't say
he
anything.
didn't say anything.
At least nothing that I could quite comprehend.
Well, here's what worries James. Let's go to number 15.
Everything worries me in this environment. Nobody has gotten elected with these kinds of numbers. So I'm worried in the general election. I profoundly admit that.
See?
There, now you got it.
He's completely drunk.
We are totally informed now from this show.
No,
There
he's
you have-
completely drunk.
I believe it because it told me so.
Gee whiz. You know, we've got a long way to go on this. That's for sure.
I think
but,
Jay Leno summed up Herman Cain's problems. Maybe we can play that when we come back. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe won't.
More insouciance here when we come back, along with Fred Dreyer, your host, and Mike Horn. I have no idea what we're going to do next when we come back, but we're going to be here, so you guys be here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.